The Guardian of Elysium, Chapter 1, A Mysterious Inheritance. In the heart of London, amidst the cacophony of the modern world, stood an ancient mansion that seemed almost forgotten by time. This was the home of Eliza Hawthorne, a renowned historian whose passion for uncovering the past had led her to the most obscure corners of the world. But tonight, as she sat by the crackling fireplace, the past had come to her. Eliza had received a letter earlier that day, bearing the seal of a law firm she had never heard of. As she opened it, she found a neatly typed document informing her of an inheritance from a distant relative she had never known. It was a castle, located in a remote village in Scotland, named Elysium. Intrigued and with a sense of adventure, Eliza decided to travel to Scotland to inspect her newfound inheritance. She packed her bags, filled with a mixture of excitement and apprehension, and set off on the long journey north. Chapter 2. The Arrival at Elysium. After a lengthy train ride and a bumpy drive through the rugged Scottish Highlands, Eliza finally arrived at Elysium. The castle was magnificent, with its tall spires piercing the sky and ivy-covered walls, whispering tales of centuries gone by. It stood on the edge of a cliff, overlooking the tumultuous North Sea, with waves crashing against the rocks below. Eliza was greeted by an elderly caretaker named Angus, who had been looking after the castle for as long as he could remember. He was a man of few words, but his eyes sparkled with stories untold. "Welcome to Elysium, Miss Hawthorne," Angus said, tipping his hat. "It's been waiting for you." Eliza smiled, though she couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more to this place than met the eye. Chapter 3. The Enchanted Library. As Eliza explored the castle, she stumbled upon a grand library filled with ancient books and manuscripts. The air was thick with the scent of old parchment and mystery. One book in particular caught her eye. It was bound in dark leather, with an intricate symbol embossed on the cover. Curiosity piqued, Eliza opened the book and began to read. To her astonishment, the book contained detailed accounts of a secret society known as the Guardians of Elysium. According to the text, the castle was not just a family inheritance, but a sanctuary for protecting powerful artifacts that could alter the course of history. Eliza's heart raced as she realized that she had inherited not just a castle, but a legacy of guardianship. The book mentioned an artifact hidden within the castle grounds, a legendary amulet said to possess the power to control time itself. Chapter 4. The Hidden Chamber. Determined to uncover the truth, Eliza enlisted Angus's help to search for the hidden chamber where the amulet was said to be kept. They scoured every corner of the castle, deciphering cryptic clues and solving puzzles left by the previous guardians. After days of relentless searching, they finally discovered a concealed door behind an old tapestry in the library. With a sense of anticipation, Eliza pushed the door open, revealing a narrow staircase leading down into the depths of the castle. The hidden chamber was a sight to behold. It was filled with ancient relics, each with its own story to tell. In the center of the room, on a pedestal, rested the amulet, a stunning piece of jewelry that seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly light. Chapter 5. The Test of Worthiness. As Eliza reached out to touch the amulet, a voice echoed through the chamber. It was the voice of her ancestor, the first guardian of Elysium. "Only the worthy may wield the power of the amulet," the voice intoned. "Prove your worth by passing the test of courage, wisdom, and heart." Eliza felt a surge of determination. She had spent her life studying history and unearthing secrets. She was ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. The first test was a test of courage. Eliza found herself in a dark forest, surrounded by shadows that whispered her deepest fears. She took a deep breath, reminding herself of the strength within her, and pressed forward, facing each fear head-on until they dissipated into the night. The second test was a test of wisdom. Eliza was presented with a series of riddles, each more complex than the last. Drawing upon her knowledge and intuition, she solved them one by one, until the final riddle led her to a door marked with the same symbol from the book. The third test was a test of heart. Eliza was shown visions of her past, present, and future, moments of joy and sorrow, triumph and loss. She felt a deep connection to her ancestors and the responsibility she had inherited. With tears in her eyes, she embraced the visions, accepting her role as the Guardian of Elysium. Chapter 6. The Guardian's Oath. Having passed the tests, Eliza returned to the hidden chamber. The voice of her ancestor spoke once more, this time with a tone of pride. You have proven yourself worthy, Eliza. You are now the Guardian of Elysium. Protect the amulet and its power, for it is both a gift and a burden. Eliza took the amulet in her hands, feeling its warmth and energy. She knew that her life would never be the same, but she was ready to embrace her destiny. With Angus by her side, Eliza vowed to honor the legacy of the Guardians of Elysium. She would continue to uncover the secrets of the past, protect the present, and shape the future, all while safeguarding the powerful artifact that had been entrusted to her care. As the sun set over the castle, casting a golden glow over the ancient stones, Eliza stood tall, a true guardian of Elysium. The journey ahead was uncertain, but she knew that with courage, wisdom, and heart, she could face whatever challenges lay ahead. And so, the story of Elysium continued, with Eliza Hawthorne as its newest guardian, ready to protect the secrets of the past and the promise of the future.